Is the future of work at the gym? We're joined by James O'Reilly, the president of Lifetime Work, to tell us about this concept, which I'm working on in my home office here. James, tell me about it, where the idea came from, and how successful it's been.
Sure. Thanks for having me on here. So we first observed our members working from the lobbies of our health clubs, and we were scratching our heads. There must be a better way that we can serve these folks. We also recognized in our corporate office, we were pulling key elements of the health club experience into the office to make it more engaging and more healthy. And we said, hey, there has to be a combination of what we're doing here for our corporate office and put it out there as an offering for our Lifetime members and for non-Lifetime members as well.
James, when you talk about the interest in this, I guess the companies that are taking you up on this, is it startups? Is it Fortune 500 companies? Give us a sense of the mix that you're seeing. Sure.
So Lifetime Work is designed for established professionals, people who have lots of options out there, who could take a long-term lease with the landlord, but choose to come to Lifetime Work because we offer a very elevated experience and, of course, a connectivity to our health clubs. We have everything from Fortune 500 companies to independent operator to agile entrepreneurs. So it's a very wide mix of folks, all who are coming to us for this enhanced workplace experience that we're offering.
So tell us about this membership, James. What all is included in it? What does it cost? And where are the offices? Where are you expanding to?
Sure. So currently we have 9 locations. By the end of this year, we'll have 11 locations. And we're in Minneapolis, in Atlanta soon, in Houston, New Jersey, New York, and Miami. And we are very focused on catering to our existing population, our Lifetime members, but also to lots of folks who are not currently Lifetime members. When they buy into Lifetime Work, they get a health club membership included, which gives them access to all 163 locations around the country.
James, what does that expansion plan look like? You're saying you're going to be in 11, but you're going to have 11 of these locations by the end of the year. What's the goal over the next 3 to 5 years?
Yeah, so we believe this business can scale very quickly. We've been prudent and very measured given what was going on in the world of work, where people are going to work in the future, et cetera. As the dust settles on that, we see accelerating through next year to grow to a much larger business than we are today. Currently, next year looks like 5 locations locked in, and we think we can take that up significantly from there.
What is the cost of the membership? And is this particularly successful in cities or more in suburbans?
Great question. So entry cost is around $400 depending on the location. That includes your health club membership, and that gets you access to our lounge space, whereas unassigned seating, very social in nature. So there's a nice energy to it, particularly for folks who might otherwise be working from home or other corporate folks who might want to escape the corporate office and get some heads down work done. As we have built out the experience, we also offer office space and open resident space for folks who want a dedicated place, but to work in an open plan environment.
James, the people that you're seeing take advantage of this, is it largely younger user? Is it old? Give us a sense of the age that you're typically seeing the workers take advantage of this.
Great question. So typically co-working, as I think you're referencing, might be a younger demographic in the mid-20s, early 30s. What we're seeing is our average age is around 40, 42. And that reflects the dynamics of where we're located, to Dave's question. Predominantly suburbs right now. We have 2 of our 9 locations open in urban centers. And we entered those suburbs understanding that given the run-up in co-working in urban centers, it was slightly oversaturated. As the pandemic has come on, we've seen that come down. A lot of the froth come out of those urban markets, and we're starting to see real opportunities for expansion there.
Are you seeing primarily people work out and then go to work, or do you see people actually going from the workspace into working out and then back?
Right. So important note is we are either connected to our health clubs or in close proximity to them. So it's a very fluid experience between the workspace and the health club. Often people start a day with a workout and may go over for lunch in the afternoon and then finish their day with a sauna or a spa service. And it's that sort of fluid back and forth that makes for a really great combination.
Sounds good to me. Final question, James, is I know another thing Lifetime is doing is really moving ahead with pickleball. How important is that for your future growth?
Look, pickleball is growing so rapidly in the US. We currently have a little over 250 courts. By the end of this year, we'll be over 500 courts. It's just a great communal sport. It's very easy to ramp up, get up the curve from beginner to intermediate. Obviously, over time, the professional level is coming on dramatically. Very exciting to watch. We think it's an incredibly exciting proposition, and we're obviously accelerating into that trend.
All right, pickleball, fastest growing sport in the country. James O'Reilly, president of Lifetime Work. Great to have you here on Yahoo Finance. Thank you, sir.